If you want to be a good putter, you have to be able to control your pace. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do just that. But before we get to that, if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions at all, drop them in the comments section and I'll answer them for you as soon as I can. So you're standing over a 10-foot putt, and what are you generally thinking about? You might be thinking about your technique. Am I standing too close to the ball? Stand too far away? Am I gripping it correctly? Is my ball position right? Then you're looking at how much borrow there is. Is it uphill, downhill? It's a lot to think about when you're hitting a putt. And to be honest, for most people, it's too much to think about because we need a clear mind when we're trying to make a putt. Now, from 10 feet, if I told you that 41% of tour players make 10-footers, that means that more often than not, they miss. So just with that information alone, to be honest, it should take the pressure off you a little bit, because standing over a 10-footer, if they're the best players in the world and they only make 41%, the likelihood of you holding that putt is quite slim. The one thing that might help you clear your mind a little bit when you're hitting a putt is looking at the hole and then taking your stroke. Now, I know that looks very unusual, and to be honest, when you first start trying to do this, it does feel quite uncomfortable. Very few players actually use this technique, but one who did was Jordan Spieth. He used it for a couple of seasons on the PGA Tour, and he had his most successful years doing it. So why would you do this? Well, what I think it helps you do is just get rid of all that stuff in your head. Get rid of all that fluff, because we're trying to get the golf ball in the hole. That's our main objective here. So we don't need to be thinking about our technique. Now, technique obviously is important, and we want to make sure that we're aligned correctly, so we give the putt enough borrow. But from then, all we need to be thinking about is pace. Because if we can't get the pace right, we won't get the ball in the hole. Because really, if you think about it, every putt is a straight putt. We align ourselves correctly so we can compensate for that borrow, that break that we're looking for in the putt. But after that, all we need to be thinking about is pace. We need to get the ball to the hole. So we thought about all that other stuff. We can then line up to the putt, and if we look at the hole, that's it. We can forget about it and just focus on making a nice stroke. Now, one thing you can do in your pre-shot routine is just take a look at the hole and take a few practice strokes. It's almost the same feeling you get if you were going to throw a ball. You wouldn't think about how far your arm's going back and how far it's going through. You would just look at the target and throw the ball. It's the same thing. It's like Dustin Johnson. You'll see him before he hits every putt, he'll look at the hole and take a few practice strokes. And that's all he's doing. He's not worrying about his technique. Where is the ball position? Am I standing over the golf ball correctly? All he's thinking about is pace. Get the golf ball to the hole. Dead easy. And it does feel quite uncomfortable, because obviously when you hit a putt, you're usually used to looking at the golf ball. But if you just practice it, take it out in the golf course, see how you get on, and it might help you get the ball to the hole, and then you might start holing more putts.